Hi everybody, it's Lynn from Lynn Scratch Designs. I was looking through one of my maybe someday boxes, and I picked out a couple of stones, a couple of nondescript stones. I've got a picture up on my screen of the first piece of jewelry that I ever did. I have always I have always wanted to recreate this, and I've done many versions of it through the years. But today, I'm going to do a simple one color bezel for a stone. Okay? With, just depending on the size, a circle cutter. With the one circle cutter. One color. One stone. We're going to do two, but one stone. One circle cutter. And one head pin. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3 ingredients. 1 ingredient, 2 tools, let's say. Okay, so this is... Okay, now this is what it looks like when it's just partially conditioned. You can see how it's not conditioned at all on the edges, but a little bit in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to keep conditioning this. It's just on a 3 on my pasta machine, and I'll be back. Okay, now that's what it looks like after you condition it. Okay, all nice, even color. Okay, let's start by working on this this little right here. Okay, cut a circle, and then cut a circle. Okay, that's all we're going to do for now. Cut 2 circles. Okay, a ceramic tile. Now, just a drop of bacon bond. And that's all I mean. Just a drop. I'll put this on there kind of centered. Centered as it can be. It's not a perfectly round stone. Okay, now I'm going to just press it in there with the palm of my hand. Okay, just making sure making sure it made contact all the way around. This is just a stamping block. just pressing that clay up to hug the stone. Thank you. I don't know why that was being difficult. Okay. Pick that up. And put it back down. Now take that second circle. We're going to put the first one in the middle of the second one. Okay, and then just give it a little pressure. Okay. Just smooth it around with your finger. You're not trying to make the two pieces be one. You're just trying to blend the edges a little bit. Okay. There we go. Now, we'll set this aside a minute. These are just my needle nose pliers. And I'm going to cut the head off one of these head pins. This is just a 2-inch head pin. Okay. Now, I'm going to grip it on the widest part of those needle nose pliers. And I'm going to bend it straight down. Cross them over. Okay, completely circling those pliers. Okay. Then I'm going to flip it around. Like that. And I'm going to squeeze and twist. Okay. You made a simple little bail using nothing but a head pin. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. We missed the first one. Alright. Okay. With a light touch. Make sure that the clay is seated down everywhere. And what I mean by that, where these leaves should attach, make sure they come down and touch the bezel. Okay. Here's how they came out of the oven. I have rolled out a giant log, a long log, to whatever this thickness is. Maybe a 2 millimeter. You can use your extruder. I do have an extruder. I don't know that I've ever even used it. Oh, that's embarrassing to say. Okay, these are still stuck down. I want to leave them stuck down. I'm going to put, this is going to be messy. I'm going to put a line of bacon bond right along that very bottom. Okay. Sorry about that. My husband came in unexpectedly. So this one, there was room to go underneath that bale. On this one, there wasn't. So I had to clip it on each side. Now is the time if you wanted to add some berries or something like that. I'm not going to do anything else but bake this. So 275 for 30 more minutes. Okay, now they're out of the oven. Make up some light on this. There we go. Now, I've just got some sealer. You can use whatever gloss sealer you normally use. Just make sure it's polymer clay compatible. Because not all glazes are. This is the Varathane water-based sealer. And this just came from a clay supplier, but they don't carry it anymore. Okay, once again, I'm not gonna loosen these from the towel yet. So I just want the stone. Now, it doesn't matter if you get this on the bale. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, just going to do a flood coat like that. Okay. Now, before you go on to the next step, you want to be sure your sealer has cured, not just dried, cured. So let it set, I'm going to say at least 2 hours. Okay? Now, I've got, these are the metallic waxes by Prima. You could just as easily dry brush acrylic paint, a gold acrylic paint or something, because I am not really fond of the color that gold Primo turns out. So I always paint it. I'm sorry, but I almost always do. Alright, I've got the this is the aged brass. Okay, I'm going to use that on the green one. And I usually say, use your nail that doesn't have the longest fingernail. But mine are getting really close. Flat. 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 You want to use the flat of your finger. Okay, now may be the time when I finally pull these off of the tile. Okay, but just something like that. Okay, here we are. You can see how easily they go from yuck to, oh my gosh, I love them. This one in particular, that stone is so stunning. Okay, this is the one with the Bronze Age that we did. Okay, the only thing I did after I did the wax was I did a layer of antiquing and then wiped it back. I did put a layer, a decorative layer on the back. So pretty. This stone is a pretty old one. So those are just the Martha Stewart leaf glitter, I believe it's called. Oh my. So, with just one color of polymer clay and a head pin, we turned these stones into a really simple polymer clay pendant. I love them. They're so cute. They are so much smaller. I meant to dig through the box and pull out the other one, but the other one is a 2-inch. It's a 2-inch pendant. These started out with a 1 3/4 inch stone. So, they're pretty small. I've got an Amazon shop that I get a little kickback if you order anything through that link. I've got a resin list and a polymer clay list. I list blueberry beads also down in the description box. That's where I buy all my polymer clay. The rest of my social media links are listed below. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like everybody's video. Bye for now.